began at 5,700 meters in the middle of the night when we were snowed in for about 28 hours. The thoughts went off towards what the mountain has done to us in the last several years. And we realized that
having done all those treks, we were actually better people. And the mountains have actually molded us into better people. And then it hit in the middle of the head, saying that why can't we do the same thing for other people? And that's exactly how Snowscape was born.
whenever we talk about mountains, somehow the picture of snow comes. It's about really high mountains. That's how the name Snowscapes struck.
So, Snowscapes is the outdoors. In fact, it brings outdoor education to the very doors of corporates.
So what is outdoor education? It's a place-based education involving experiential learning on life effectiveness in, through and about natural environment. It focuses on three key domains relevant for corporate leadership, which is self, others, and the natural environment. It's a old and holistic system of learning based on biophilia hypothesis. Usually the effect size and retention of learning is the greatest in outdoor education. It's influenced by program format and gender mix, and usually the challenge programs are most effective because of various factors like intensity, duration, the design, evaluation and feedback. Outdoor education has evolved with the evolution of mankind, since this was the primordial method of education of man himself. In the last 10,000 years of history of the modern man, perhaps it was only the last 1,000 years that man was driven indoors to study and educate himself. Prior to that, the entire education of mankind has happened outdoors. The greatest impact of outdoor education has been seen in task leadership and time management, self-confidence, social competence, and emotional control. Our understanding is that usually corporate customers look at three key outputs, which is learning and development, time and cost, and fun and enjoyment. And for this, the various inputs are design, the locale, the skill of the coach, the duration, technology, and the fun and achievement quotient. The key lies in optimizing the input variables to maximize the output.
This is the space where Snowscapes come right in. Attitudes, they are born out of your experiences that you undergo every day. And but not all experiences have the power of actually bringing about an attitude change. But for an experience to actually have the power to bring about attitude change, we believe that experience needs to have what we call the style factors, the STILE factors.
So the structure that we design is in entirely customized to the kind of outcome that we desire. So the sequence of the activities are like that, and the type of activities are also designed in like that.
Now within structure, we have the first key aspect, focus on learning outcomes. Second parameter is use of contemporary technology. The third aspect, ability to mold, to customize for age, gender, personality types. And fourth and final, use of novel and contextual techniques.
Let's take the Snowscapes Adventure Leadership Program for example, which we call as ALP. Like our other programs, it has three distinct stages: the pre-expedition planning stage, expedition execution, and the post-expedition reinforcement stage. In the planning phase, after the broad alignment on the expedition profile, the team is formed. The preliminary planning is done and the preparations are monitored through a cloud-based document. During the execution of the expedition, after the initial briefing, a sequential challenge course is provided, while ensuring safety and real-time coaching and feedback. After the expedition, the focus is on reinforcement through audiovisual equipment and mementos. Also, observation reports, certificate, and online mentoring is done. The second factor which is important in our model is transference, where the focus is on transferring the years of experiences that we have all garnered. How do we transfer that to the participants and find out methods to reinforce it time and again during that period when we are together in the mountains.
When it comes to transferring an experience, our experience has been it works best with stories. And then backing those personal experiences and stories with some mnemonics, some easy to remember techniques, tools. It's reinforced again and again and again. Okay, what else?
Planning, confidence, come across all those things which is actually haunting you for a long time. That was the most unforgettable discovery which I have made in my life.
By consigning you to the flames, I'm actually killing you. And intensity is about the impact that you create.
So in this program, we have to increase intensity to a certain degree, whereby the experience is powerful enough to drive an individual to look at attitude shift.
What's your big learning, Vinod?
Screwed up.
सदा का भी लूट लिया मजा में.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'm gonna die.
You will not, I can show you. So now we come to locale. Interestingly, locale actually impacts everything else. For instance, the learning outcomes, the intensity, the structure. All of these have elements of locale. If we have too simple a locale for a higher degree of learning outcomes, then you're creating artificiality in the whole program. On the other hand, if you have a very high degree of difficulty in the locale, but your level of program is low, then you're creating unnecessary amount of stress for the participants. So finally we come to expertise, and expertise is about us.
Which essentially means people who have been in professional corporate life, who have seen for perhaps close to 2 decades how organizations work, and doing consulting into it to transform companies. Along with that, we had this deep passion of climbing the high mountains and searching out the hidden nooks and crannies of the great Himalayas. So we thought that's a very critical combination of talents and skills, and we believe that is going to be a key pillar for this business model.
And in fact, it's not just about the two of us. We are backed by a team of highly specialized, qualified, instructor level people who have been in the mountains doing extreme stuff for many, many years.
And apart from this children of the mountain who have been with us for many years, we also believe that a great role is played by state-of-the-art equipment, and that's what we ensure in all that we do.
For instance, when we talk about taking you into virgin territories, those territories are mapped by GPS and extensively mapped by GPS. So they may seem virgin to you, they may seem remote to you, but we, having the GPS map with us, know we're never more than 5 meters away from exactly where we should be.
And many of those GPS maps created by us during our own expeditions. So that's the way we look at expertise, and that's the way it is going to be till the time Snowscapes works. I got the whole area and tried to answer some